Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is going to be on how I get my frontal to look nice and natural, as you guys can see here. So I'm just going to be starting off with a blue bleach from Kaleidocolors. It is definitely imperative that you guys use a blue bleach and not a white bleach, because blue bleaches have that undertone that's going to create a cool undertone instead of that brassy undertone. If you use a white bleach, your closure or frontal will come out orange. So now I'm going in with my 40 volume developer. You guys can use any volume that you like, but I'm super impatient, so that's what I used. And as you guys can see, I added in just a little bit. It literally still looks dry. And then I'm using my applicator brush to fold in the product into the developer. You want to do it this way so that you can add a little bit of developer as you please, and that you don't make too runny of a consistency. If your bleach is too runny, what's going to happen is as we're actually applying it, it's going to run through the lace, which is how people get over bleach frontals and closures, and that's not what we want, because we do not want to have to come back and color correct. So make sure you just take your time adding in a little bit of developer as you please, and just keep on working until you get a very thick consistency. It should be so thick that your brush should literally stand up in it on its own. As you guys can see, this is how thick mine is. It's like a peanut butter consistency. That's what she wants. So now for application, the key here is to literally tap the product onto the lace. You don't want to press it in super hard as you would if you were like bleaching hair or just applying color. You literally just want to kind of let the product fall and then smooth it over the lace evenly. It kind of actually takes more time to smooth it in this way versus just kind of going in, but this is going to help the product, again, not completely soak through the lace and end up over bleaching our knots. And I know it can be scary bleaching your own closure or frontal, especially if this is your first time doing it. But that's why I try to make these videos super detailed, because I don't want you guys to mess up your closure or your frontal, because I know those are expensive. But literally just take your time, smooth it in. And you guys can see how thick mine is, and I'm just literally smoothing it over. If it's not this thick and opaque, then it's too runny. Don't put it on there, because you're literally just gonna mess up your lace frontal. So if you guys are clumsy like me and you happen to get a little bit of bleach on your hair, for cleanup, I just take a clean paper towel and literally pinch where the product is and drag it down the shaft of the hair. You do want to make sure that you go ahead and clean up the bleach as soon as you get it on your frontal, because you don't want it to process. So make sure you do it as soon as you see that you've made that mistake. So now I'm just going to be taking my frontal and flipping it over on a piece of aluminum foil. Aluminum foil helps to process color and bleach faster on your hair. Also, by turning it over, we avoid having that bleach seep through the lace, because the gravity obviously is going to pull it down, which will be towards the foil and not towards the lace. And you guys can always check by just pulling the hairs of your frontal over to see if it started to seep through. So now that it's been about 5 to 10 minutes, once it's rinsed, this is how my frontal looks. And as you guys can see, it has a very transparent look, flesh tone. You can literally see through it. And we avoided having those bleach roots like a lot of people have by using that thick consistency. So this method definitely works, and as you guys can see, I can part it anywhere. It's literally super transparent. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it was helpful for you. And make sure you guys stay tuned for my video on how I'm going to pluck my frontal to make it look natural as well, and for how I construct my frontal wig. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.